right, hello everyone. All right, is this gonna refresh? All right, we lost the UI. 1 second. There it goes. It just needed some extra love. Welcome in, everyone, and hello to this. Thank you for the stream. Thank you for coming to the stream. So glad you guys are here, whether you're watching live or you're checking this as a VOD. Thank you so much. And wherever you're watching, whether it's over on X, on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, etc. I'm just glad that you're hopefully you're here, and hopefully you're having a really good day out there. What's up, King Swifty? What's going on, Solemn? How y'all doing today? Today is a lunch and loot for those of you who are new around the community. That means it's roughly about an hour-ish stream. Usually more on the ish side and slightly under the hour. This is my lunch break from work where I get to sit down and hang out with you guys and play some games. You're welcome to jump into the Discord as well. Top link in the description will get you anywhere you want to go, whether you want to watch on another platform or you want to just come hang out in the Discord or check out the podcasts. Also, I'm just going to call out, members are at 12 of 25. Every 25 members, I'm going to gift out 5 memberships to the community here. Whether you're on Twitch or on YouTube, I'm counting all of those, any kind of support as support, moving it up. But members will roll out as the gifted option over on the YouTube side. So make sure you're subscribed, and hopefully YouTube will make that happen for you guys. Special shout out to Right and Eden Gaming for his membership. Thus, on the YouTube side, you should not have any mid-roll ad interruptions on this stream. Later today, if you're checking this out and I'm no longer live and you're like, oh man, I really won check out the new Dungeon Finder, I really won the play some New World with Brian. Tonight, once I get the kids to bed, we're back at New World. That stream will be much longer than this 1 hour lunch and loot. I've got a lot that I need to do in the game, and I'm hopefully we'll be jumping into some of the dungeons themselves. But I think first I have to manage my inventory. Ro, what's up, says crossover dungeons is a joke. No lobbies at all. Been in the garden queue and in need for 15 minutes. What role are you? We'll have to. That's what we're gonna be testing it out. Also, we got to think about the time that you're in right now. Will this will be a feature that just will be beneficial as more and more players come back into the game, and this will also incentivize smaller servers to be. It's okay to be on a smaller server. You don't have to do all these different things. So anyway, guys, that's the intro to the stream in and of itself. Oh, you're a healer. Oh, I'm a healer too. We're gonna see what this queue is. Bringing in the Discord chat. What's up, Discord chat? How are y'all doing today?
Doing well yourself?
Doing good, man. Happy lunch and looting. So
happy lunch and looting.
That's how we're gonna roll. I'm debating if I just want to put myself in queue. I'll put myself in queue, and then if anybody wants to join me, then I'll pull myself out of queue, and we'll just play it like that. I think it would be really cool to be able to list like hey, I'm gonna do these dungeons, and still do that, because this looks like it's still all 100% random. Let me just say random and a healer. Max 1. Cool. All right, let's see what happens here. And while we do that, I think I need to go in here anyway. Regular. I wonder if this pulls me out of queue. You're attempting to enter in the... Oh, it's ready though. Dude. Bro. It just popped. Like that was super fast. Barely an inconvenience. Super easy. Yeah, see, I'm the same way. I'll play whatever you give me. Let's see here. Oh, wait, I'm back out of that. Waiting for player. Okay, so it's got me in a 4 or 5. So I guess it's still looking. What is it looking for? Does it tell me? All right. Well, it is what it is. 18 minutes, man. Yeah, like that's rough. That's a rough queue. For sure. How's the EU treating you, by the way? I don't know what expedition I'm in here. Which one is this? Lazarus. Okay.
Cool wins. Oh, cool. You got in.
Yeah,
Nice.
super. Like, this was nice. Like, because it's like, oh man, maybe I can. We'll see how this goes. I haven't done Lazarus since the expansion, so.
It's been a while.
I thought I swapped. There we go. Oh, he's hitting me. Yeah. Oh, this guy. He's not happy at me. Oh, come on. Oh, freaking archers, man. See, what'd be really cool if we were able to get if we were all able to get cross like region, you know, like let's go now. Hey, we just got this feature that the community's wanted for a long time. Can you give us more? Come on. All right. Also, if you happen to be watching this on New World Central, thank you so much for being here. Just note that unfortunately, how this is all set up on my system, I cannot see y'all's chat. I can see the Ginger Prime chat, but I will not be able to see y'all's chat, and I did pin a message, so if you are watching over there, I would appreciate if you were more on Ginger Prime if you at least want to chat, so.
Lurkers are fine too.
Oh, dude, I love lurkers, man, dude. I would be perfectly happy if it was like I had just this massive lurking, you know, community. Oh, dude, Kirk. No, Grand Blue's great, but New World just had its big Party Finder update today. So I've been waiting for this to roll into live. I tried to test it out on the PTR, and it did not do the trick. Got a legendary. Did not get any artifacts. We'll see if we can get some artifacts today. I really am enjoying the flail. Like, it's a great weapon. But yeah, I don't know if I'll do any Grand Blue today, though, guys. Just as a heads up, like, I will forever be limited on time and addicted to playing games. So, playing. What do I feel like playing today? And that's literally like that. Literally is the. You know, it's like, what do I want to play? Like, because while I know variety content is harder on the YouTube side of things, it's so much healthy. It's so much healthier for me and for I think everybody. That way you're not like, I mean, less angry rant videos, but maybe that's the thing. Maybe that's what everybody wants.
I mean,
I'm angry.
People like angry rant videos.
They're entertaining, right?
Yeah.
They're entertaining. Let's not deny that.
Well,
it doesn't have an approximate.
Depends on who it is, though. Because there are some people who are just like, they do angry rants, but they're just annoying. And there are some people who do angry rants, and they're freaking hilarious.
The Jordans, they do not have an approximate, or maybe it does count down. My feedback that I gave them is like, tell me what roles are in high demand, right? Because if it's like y'all need tanks, let's go. I'll tank. I don't care. I just want whatever's the fastest roll. 1 second, Julie's calling. She wants to borrow my headphones. I was like, yeah. So Kid should be coming up shortly. Ooh. Can't handle the truth. Interesting. I think next week's gonna be real entertaining, Kirk. I'm not gonna commit to doing another epic loot next week. Here you go, buddy. There you go. That's what it is. Can you close the door? But if it's like some, crazy news like the Surface, Xbox handheld PC, like, oh man, I'll use PTO or something like that. I'll let you know. How's the balance? Can y'all hear the music? Is it too loud or just right? Yeah, next week's my sprint week, but Thursday and Friday aren't. Yeah, I was gonna just play this safe. This guy was always so rough. Hey, we got a new guy. Oh, I guess we had somebody drop or something? Oh, got an orb. Oh man, this is so much better. The music is very faint. Okay, I was kind of going for on the faint side, but because I've had times where I've had it too loud. Let me just turn it up a little bit, and you guys can let me know. Because I'm enjoying it. Oh yeah, I don't want the music to dominate. Thank you, Jordan. Yeah, there's my spell. The last walk. Yeah, because when they added in the crossover stuff for OPR, it was so good. And now here we are. Yeah, melt them. Oh no, I forgot. So I need to do inventory and I didn't. I'll clean that up later. All right, all kinds of fun things are happening. Funny thing is, that it's a whole corner of the internet that is just excited about Helldivers 2 and Foam Stars and not Palworld and Enshrouded. That's just how the internet works, man. I'm curious about Helldivers. But I haven't been. I only became curious after the PlayStation State of Play. So I'm gonna see what happens.
I don't know anything about Helldivers.
Helldivers 2, PlayStation and PC.
Probably on Steam, right?
I would assume Steam.
What is this?
Hey, what's up, the real Nick Swag? How you doing? And thanks, guys, for the 6 likes on the YouTube side of things. I appreciate y'all.
Is this like a looter shooter?
It's kind of like the devs are fighting you or something like that. They said like it's PvE, I think. Oh, for crying out loud, Brian. All right, we're just gonna say goodbye. There we go. Inventory's a little bit better.
2 Star Citizen Edition. That's interesting.
Wait, what? Helldivers 2 Star Citizen Edition? What is that? Like,
Yeah. Let's check this out. Armor set, cape, weapon.
like it says.
Oh,
so
sorry.
Star
Super Citizen.
Super Citizen.
Okay.
Oh man, I was like, this is a.
I read that
This
wrong.
is news, man. Like, wow.
I read
They're
that wrong.
collabing with Star Citizen. What?
Galaxy's last line of offense. Enlisting the Helldivers and join the fight for freedom. This kind of looks like a freedom, peace, democracy. Okay. Your super Earthborn rights.
Oh no.
The key pillars of civilization of resistance. This kind of seems like is a third-person squad-based shooter that sees the elite forces of the Helldivers battling to win an intergalactic struggle to rid the galaxy of the rising alien threats. This looks like a horde shooter.
If you haven't played since 3 months after launch, dude, just install the game again. Don't even. I would recommend you buy the expansion, but don't first. Just come and check out all that they've done, dude. Like it's impressive, and dude, in the next 4 weeks, the thing that I've been just dying for will finally be here. I cannot wait, man. This is gonna be a fun year for New World, in my opinion.
100 gigabytes of available space. Good lord.
Because with gear sets and with now like matchmaking and cross-world PvE, like, yeah, like this is great. I was able to get into the content. This is gonna have me do way more expeditions. They already have the cross-world for the PvP OPR, but I like, yeah, like I get it. Like there's a cost whenever there's matchmaking, but I think they're managing it so far pretty decently. We're having fun. Now, I don't know if this will be like, I ran the same dungeon 1,000 times. I'm no longer having fun. It's like, well, no, duh. You ran the same dungeon 1,000 times, bro. All right, at the boss. Let's go.
That was fast.
Dude, yeah, like this is great. And you can also do it for the mutations. So if I'm like, yeah, let's run some mutations. Let's go. He's alive. There he goes. Now he's got a life bar. Oh, and he's down, baby. Let's go. Got it, man. That's so nice. All right, cool. Oh, I guess we have to unlock the new codexes. Is there a treasure chest? There it is. Am I getting Dragon's Dogma 2? Yes. That's what I'm saying. Like when we were talking about like games we're gonna like review, it's like when I look at my schedule, I'm like, yeah, Dragon's Dogma 2. I'm very excited about that one. Hey, what's up, Jacob? How you doing today, dude? And just as a reminder for anybody who's just jumping in, didn't see the intro to today's stream, I'm going to be doing another New World stream this evening once I put all the kids to bed. So if y'all, want to come hang out and run some expeditions, then let's do it. All right, let's see here. Let me go ahead and do this. The Winter Rune Forge. I don't know, dude. Maybe. I know you love it, so I'll try to find a time. Let's see here. I need a E. Okay. Is there a symbol? Okay, got it. And I'm looking for the circle. There we go. One down. Got this guy's got a shield. Fight to the death. There we go. Oh, he put down ice. I see how what he did there. No, I don't think it's rude at all, man. If it lets you in, it lets you in. I think it's gonna probably restrict you to only like dungeons that are, of that level. But no, I wouldn't. I would. I don't know. Who knows? Like, there's, if the game lets you do it, I think you're fine. I like these. I'll take these guys out first. These guys with the shields suck. There we go. Just gotta get around their shield. Oh, we got two guys with shields now. Here, Archer. Final Fantasy 14 on Xbox is on the 21st, and it recommends that if you're an existing player, not to link your accounts. I don't know if that's just over abundance of precaution, but it's just as a heads up. Hey, all right. Okay, so for you being completely new, Jacob, yeah, you're good to go. And so you can even stick probably with the free trial. I think that's basically what this is. And that way, play all the way to like level 70, dude. Don't yet subscribe. Because once you subscribe, you're going to be required to have Xbox Game Pass Core. And a subscription to the game. Yeah, thanks, Chili. What's up, Chili? Yeah, oh yeah, that's right. They nerfed this trial. I just got to this point. So, I like it. Yeah. Can I go this way? No. Okay. Whee! I'll eat some food because it's important. Hey, what's up, Mazuga? How are you today? I know, Kirk. I know. Now, if they go and announce that, then I think it's fine. But no, if you are subbed, if you have spent money on Final Fantasy 14, you're locked into a 14 sub. And if you purchase the game and you're, etc., you are also then therefore required to have Xbox Live, aka the Game Pass Core. This affects such a small percentage of people, but it's still so weird because this was listed as one of the reasons why Final Fantasy 14 wasn't on Xbox in the first place. So I don't know if that means that all that information was BS, or if Microsoft's deal to host their servers in the cloud just basically was like, all right, we're going to give you such a good deal on servers that we're going to still make this a requirement. I don't know. Like, we can only speculate. Dude, I'm doing good, man. I'm feeling much better. You got to come back to New World. Come back. Just update it. You don't need to do anything. There's no sub. You don't have to give them a dime. Just come hang out and then play with us tonight. That's one of the things. It's like the barrier for entry on New World is super nice. And man, dude, we could run so many expeditions tonight as just a, because it doesn't matter if you're on my server or not, right? Like that's the strength of this. Oh gosh. I don't know what he's doing. Oh, he's okay, we're moving. Oh no. Keep moving. Do I need to do something with this? Okay. Does that stop him? No. Okay, there we go. All right, Dr. Guillermo is gonna join us tonight. This is gonna be so much fun, guys. Cameron, what can we do to talk you into joining us tonight?
Let me join you.
Yes!
If I can get some work done beforehand. Yeah.
That's good, yeah. Get some work done. And then treat yourself.
Yeah.
gosh, oh gosh. Oh, potion. Oh no! What was my potion key? Son of a gun! Thought I was doing so good. Have I ever heard of the bad developer code hatch? That's how it's coming across on my chat. So I have not. I don't think I have.
I've heard of the bad developer code?
It's like a bracket. I see brackets. I don't know if that's just them filtering on
hatch.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
All right. Pay a little bit more closer attention to my health. What have they made? Like what's the story there, Jacob? Oh, we got it. Oh gosh! Why? What is draining my life there? The 30% range is still in effect. It does not seem to be much softer. Is my damage just not good enough? Is he raging or something?
I don't know.
All right, let's see what happens now. Oh, dude, it feels like a huge mess. It feels like a huge mess. Now, people justify it, and that's their choice. But I'm like, man. Okay, I'm hitting him for 800, 1200. Is this more damage? Yeah, this is more just base damage. Oh yeah, okay. I'll swap just to skill. on, heal. What's hurting me? I do not know.
It might be a really large. It looks like a really large AOE is killing you.
Oh, like you have to get away? All right.
Like you have to run away, yeah.
Oh yeah. If games aren't day and date Game Pass, like why have Game Pass? I don't have an answer for you. Like that is the proposition. That is the value proposition. I don't need all of the third-party games on Game Pass. I just need, like, if Microsoft pulls that, then that's a problem. I get that, like, people won't value their property, and unless Square Enix is, you know, owned by Microsoft, then, you know. Uh-oh. Did my...
I thought your stream froze, but no.
It did. It was the no, it was the game.
Yeah.
I was eating dinner, but I wanted to jump in here with this.
Hey, what's up, bud?
My only idea in this is maybe they're still going to do day one, and that's still going to be a thing for most games.
For Vision. Oh, for Xbox as a total.
Yeah. I feel like day one. Oh, sorry. Just finished eating dinner. I think that day one will still be a thing, but what we might see is more of an increase in the early access. So
I think they'll sell you early access. Yeah, it's day one, but it happens that every game is coming out a week early for the premium, and that's like they did that for Starfield. I was like, that's actually pretty ingenious from like getting people to spend a little extra money on top of it because gamers want to play, man.
I could see day one still being a thing for most games, but for some of the bigger titles like the next Halo, probably that Indiana Jones game, I don't know what, maybe not Hellblade, but like probably Fable, like all these big AAA games that are coming out, they'll probably be like, we can see you're really excited for the next Fable. Do you want to pay the $20 to play it now? A week early.
Yeah, I think that's an absolute guarantee. But that doesn't, like, the fear that I have was that, like, hey, we're taking away all games because it's like, or like if it becomes select games, then at the same time it's the same concept. Like,
Please understand that I'm basing this on completely nothing, and this is just the theory. Yeah. And before anyone rushes off with like the tweets about it or something like blah 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 said blah blah blah, like no, this is just nothing on nothing. Man, I'm so excited to play Rebirth tonight.
Is that the demo tonight?
Yeah. Do you know the demo's huge? Like just the demo alone is 50 gigs. 49 gigabytes is the download for the demo.
Yeah, game sizes are getting ridiculous these days.
Well, that's where it's like people, you know, I keep talking to you guys about like cloud and the impact cloud has.
Yeah.
Something's
Rebirth itself is 145 gig when it launches on February 29th. So, because there's 2 Blu-rays, so. Which would be, 4 Blu-rays on Xbox because they don't support 100 gig discs.
What is killing me? All right, I have no idea. Like, I'm not standing in anything.
I don't know. No, you're not. Oh, man.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go do an expedition because that sounds more fun than just losing to this over and over again. Let's see here. How do I exit? I'm gonna just go activities, expeditions. You cannot request because I'm in an event. How do I leave the event? Right here. Teleport maybe? Or here we go, leave. There we go.
But yeah, welcome Xbox players to Final Fantasy 14, and also please play on Dynamis because it's dead.
Oh, it has a timer that I have to wait. You can leave in 1 minute and 6 seconds. I can catch up with chat now. This is great. Solomon said, chat went and moved.
Jacob said Skyforge, the first with that name, I guess the first game. And there was a Kickstarter page where the hired manager got fired and the devs didn't update their backers' broken promises and asking for more and more money. Their second game gave me many fun memories, but it got abandoned. I have played Skyforge. I don't know if they're still around or not, but whatever.
Ooh. Solomon's getting fiber next week.
Nice, dude.
Also, he said, I think even if they bring some exclusive PlayStation, it won't be all of their games. It'll probably almost never be the same day and date for non-Xbox players.
I think if Microsoft makes a multiplayer game, put it on PlayStation. What are we doing here? I get that people are like nostalgic, but let's actually talk about people rally around IPs. Only a very, very, very small percentage of people rally around Xbox or PlayStation as a product. It's about the games. It's always been about the games. And so for Gears and for Halo, yeah, let's let over 50 other million gamers out there have access without having them, because they're not going to go buy an Xbox. Not everybody is as fortunate as me and others who like, yeah, I have all the systems. And that's just my take. But I do think that we'll see. I wonder if Microsoft will embrace its PC roots and just say the next Xbox is a PC, and you got Steam and you got Battle.net and you got all these different, like, we don't care. Just,
that would be hilarious if they sold an Xbox branded PC.
Right. Think about it. The convenience of a console, but the PS5 and the Xbox are PCs, but they're just like, obviously focused devices. And we've seen so many devices come out with an exact purpose. Think of the handhelds that are just rolling out right now.
You can get a pretty I saw someone in the comments section of your podcast the other day, yesterday. When did I message her? I think it was yesterday. Yeah. So, they're like, oh yeah, you can get a PC for like $1,000, like a fairly decent PC for like $1,000. And I'm just like, if that's true.
Yeah.
By the way, just a heads up, this will have never gotten released, right? This was never planned to be officially released. But there was a Gears of War 3 internal version for the PlayStation 3.
Yeah. Because that was, they were publishing it on Xbox, but I guess eventually they're like, the Xbox didn't own it until the Xbox One era when they just decided to buy the IP from Epic.
Yeah. Yeah. Originally it was being built for the PS3. There was no official plans to release it, but they were making an internal build.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But like, if you can get a PC for a pretty decent PC that'll run most things for $1,000. I don't see why that wouldn't be just the next.
Okay, Kirk. As the PlayStation player here and the PlayStation fanboy here, I'm just going to declare myself as it because everyone else is not. You can keep. Well, actually, I want Halo. You can keep Gears. You can keep Forza. You can keep Sea of Thieves. You know what? You can keep Indiana Jones as well, and Starfield. But that's because I don't like Bethesda games anyway, so I'm kind of biased when it comes to that. But it's funny, even before the purchase, right? Even before the talk of the purchase, if anyone's listened to my podcast on PlayStation Universe, I always said that Bethesda has always felt like a Microsoft company to me.
They have. I agree with that 100%.
Because nearly every console version, the Xbox version, is either out first when it comes to, remember Elder Scrolls Oblivion actually had a year exclusivity. Then you had all the DLC that was exclusive on Skyrim, and the PlayStation version has always run worse than the Xbox version. So to me, I've always joked saying the fact that it's always felt like a Microsoft-based company, even before the purchase. It wasn't, but it felt like it.
If you no longer have to justify buying a console, and that's what Microsoft's been doing for the last 10 years. They're like, if you want, play also, like being that they release day and date on PC, Like, that is what it is. That's enabled so much innovation in the handheld space because, just like Jay said, those are PCs. Microsoft's a PC, software company. Why don't they just release the Windows box? They got, whether they, I don't know if they rebranded or not, but they're not, like, they're selling the console. I don't think is their be all end all. They just want people playing their games, whether they they have their own platform or not. And I think if they ultimately, take the PC route for Xbox, all of a sudden you got Steam, all of a sudden you got Battle.net. You have so many different game stores that are available. Yeah, they're going to compete with your 30%, but I would buy that. The value proposition is, wait, you mean I can play my PC games on an Xbox? I can play my Steam games? That immediately gives me access to Final Fantasy VII. That immediately gives me access to Spider-Man. That immediately gives me access to these kind of games. And all it is just saying, yeah, it's a Windows device, guys. Like, what do you want?
So Solemn.
But Kirk, sorry.
Solemn, to your point, I'm just looking at like a pre-built computer, right? Because I was thinking of parts, but anyway, so pre-built, this is on Ironside's computers. They do pre-builts. Their starting model is at $1199, and it's an Intel i5 12400F 6-core. Don't know how good that is. A B760 DDR4 RAM, chipset, 16 gigabytes of DDR4, an NVIDIA 4060. 8 gigabyte,
Ooh.
1 terabyte M2 drive. Yeah, and that's basically the main stuff. So that's their starting rig. So I mean, listen, if they can do it, and if it's a good deal,
But no, Kirk, let me add to what you're saying. Like, you're saying that because Halo's on. Like, I wouldn't, now that Halo is already on PC, I would rather upgrade my PC and get it on PC because then I can use the PlayStation controller instead.
Right.
Like, I do not like the Xbox controller. But then I like the DualSense a little bit, but my issue is it's getting a bit too big for me. Like, I like the old DualShock controllers because they were smaller.
See, you and I are like, that's of different minds when it comes to controllers because my preference is the Xbox controller over the PlayStation controller. Yeah. But I feel like the PS5 controller is their best iteration yet for Sony.
I have really small hands, so I like the older ones just because they were a little bit smaller. And that's my issue with the Xbox controllers. Like, it doesn't feel natural to me to hold it versus the PlayStation controller where I just hold it and
small hands, warm heart.
My hands literally rest on the thumbsticks. Like, I can't, like, I know everyone's like, but my thumbs hit each other. I'm like, I have to physically try and do that if I want to do that with a PlayStation controller.
I'm gonna have to go look up a guide on that boss and figure out what the hell I'm doing wrong.
Kirk, you say that, but it would mean you'd finally get your new Metroid. So, I know everyone's been excited for Metroid Prime 4 for years.
It's been 7-8 years. It's the longest we've ever, I think, known of it.
I don't know where they're going with it because the story was the story was complete with 3. So I don't know how the hell they're gonna come out with a Metroid Prime 4 unless
you can always just make a new story.
Unless they're bringing out the old trope of, well, they're not really dead,
Or you just have a new big bad.
Yeah.
Well, the Metroid Prime though, was a series that focused on a specific villain.
Yeah.
Well, a series of villains, but they were related, right? The first one focused on Metroid Prime, the Prime Metroid that was like creating Metroids in Talon 4.
Oh yeah, they would still keep Mario locked.
So, and then 2 and 3 dealt with 2 less than 3, but dealt with Dark Samus, right? Who was born from the Phazon that infused Samus's Phazon suit upgrade when it was pulled out of her in Metroid Prime 1. Sorry, spoilers, but it's been like, what, 20 years?
I think we're okay, yeah.
So And then in Metroid Prime 3, you defeat Dark Samus and destroy the planet of Phazon. So I'm just like, how do you have a Metroid Prime and go from there? Because all the villains have been defeated.
Halo as a multiplayer game is better when it has players to play with, as opposed to like, all right, well, I don't know, man. Like you get people playing Halo, like let's go. Like
they already have PC, so.
Maybe.
Like, I feel
I'm
like
saying
PC
you don't think
Xbox
you don't
should
think
be
anybody
okay.
would be able to play Halo?
I mean, I would play Halo on PlayStation if I had the choice.
See?
I'm not gonna lie.
People have a preference, and it's a preferred preference. It's baked in. There's some levels of nostalgia that are baked in when it's all said and done. Where you're like, oh yeah, like this is the first console, and we know that like Xbox is continuing to struggle in EU. Like this, I think it's going to be next week is going to be so either disappointing or exciting. Like there isn't. I think it's going to be like really cool or really like. Well,
that's also their own faults from what I've heard, like from translation issues to games coming out later to
the Red Rings of Death and etc. They're a cloud company as well, so it's like let's just embrace it. They got Surface, and like if the rumors are true that the Surface team is making their like handheld hybrid console thing, cool. I would buy a PlayStation Portal right now if I could also run my GeForce Now on it. Because I have that with the Logitech G Cloud, but I would prefer having the PlayStation controller in my hands, and I don't have that as an option on that device.
I would go even further. Like I would actually get the Portal if I could play the cloud-based PlayStation service.
And I think that's coming. I think that's coming. I just don't think it was ready for the physical device launch. That's just my theory. But that is a value add right there. All of a sudden, PlayStation server. Like, okay, cool. I'd rather do that and then move my PlayStation somewhere else, right? Like,
it's like everyone's hyped about the idea of like there's rumors of like a new portable PlayStation coming out eventually with the PS6.
Yeah.
And everyone's hyped about it, and I'm like, I don't care. Like as long as the PS Portal supports the PS6, which it probably will do, you're gonna have a far superior experience on the Portal than you are this new console handheld thing, because it's gonna be able to run the native games rather than having to reduce the graphics.
Right.
And also, there's a huge chance
native cloud hybrid. Like imagine being able to offset some of the game though. Like let's say you have good internet, but you still want to run it locally. Like you're running it locally, but you're able to offset some to the cloud, and thus essentially save your battery. And because I think that's one of the things that I'm like, I think the tech is so fascinating. It's gonna be so interesting to see in the long run how how adoption goes.
Kirk is like, I can't believe you don't see the benefit. See the issue? I would agree with that if it wasn't for the fact Halo was already hit PC. And I feel they lost some of that war once they started to release stuff on PC.
I think that's just when they went into the blue waters. No, I think that's them going into the blue waters. Because if you can play on Xbox and PC, and now on your Samsung TV, and on this device, and on that device, and every device but the PlayStation, the obvious incentive that people are going to naturally go to is like, well, I can do everything else from Xbox. I'll get a PlayStation instead. And so obviously, like, if anybody was like, we're going to sell more consoles by putting games everywhere, no, but they've been doing that. That's what's been happening. And I think that's a benefit to gamers. Like Microsoft feels like, especially with their DRM.
Halo was made for...
What's up?
Sorry. Cosmo said Halo was made for PlayStation. No, technically, Halo was made for Mac.
Yeah, to start, yeah.
Yeah.
I have to say, like, this was really fun in terms of just being able to jump into the content, guys. Because, like, boom, Expedition. Like, I'm getting things knocked off the list, and just so much fun. So we'll be doing this again tonight. Let me grab some of these guys. Let me do that.
Didn't the original Halo actually have anti-Microsoft textures and stuff like that on it before they got bought out?
I do not know.
No. Because there were more. Because it was originally going to be on. I think it was originally going to be on Mac, and not like completely anti, but they preferred Mac over Windows sort of thing.
Mm-hmm. Can't do anything that will complete. All right, bummer. Oh well, I'll just use it just so I don't forget. All right, guys. Everybody, let's find somebody. How many we got over on Twitch? We got 13 guys over on Twitch. Let's find somebody to raid real quick. Go introduce you guys to somebody. Let's see here. Thanks so much for hanging out with me, guys, by the way. I really appreciate y'all. Raid. Who is up? Who is up? Go over to. Don't know that guy. I will say to Trick. All right, guys, we're gonna go raid Tricky Trick. He's New World. If you want to keep going on the New World train, and there's gonna be more New World tonight. If you want to come hang out, again, link is in the description for the. If you're on the YouTube side, otherwise just jump in the Discord to be up to date on all the stuff. I'm hitting raids, so I'm sending the Twitch users elsewhere, and then I'm gonna hit the end stream. So I'll say goodbye to the others on the YouTube side here just in a second. All right, so the raid is out. And all right, thank you guys so much for hanging out. And if you guys enjoyed it and you made it all to the end, especially if you're watching this as a VOD, be sure to sound off in the comments with VOD Squad. I love seeing it. It really does help support these streams in and of itself. And I hope to see you guys back here tonight when we do our community game night, jumping into what we just did, the Crossworld Dungeon Finder. Man, it's working. It's working, and it makes so much easier to get into. And I will, obviously got ideas and feedback and stuff like that. But it's been the lunch and the loot, so that's pretty much it. Bye, guys. Y'all have a good